All right. Hazel, are you there, Hazel? All right. This is supposed to be the third lesson, but because of last week, something going on. So we are still talking about social media and mass media, and we want to find out what is your stand. Is that the answer here? Sorry, let me recall. Okay. So most of you choose social media, voting for social media as the main concern is that will social media take over mass media? Number one. The next concern is will social media really have a great impact in our life? And most importantly, will social media be also part and parcel of our future life? And can it be also one of the very hot topic to be discussed for your set 3 or even your set 4 O-level examinations or your oral, okay, whatever exam, and of course for further. Hi, Luo Hazel, I'm not sure why you cannot turn on the camera. Luo can you turn on your camera? Right, thank you. Okay, Hazel, are you there? Okay, I would like to okay, Zhonghan, will you mind read to the class, please? Let me mute my mic. Not my mic, sorry, my phone.
Mass media, those means of communication that reach and influence large numbers of people. This includes newspapers, magazines, radio, and television. These are also referred as a traditional media. Social media, those means of communication that are primar- primarily hosted by the
Primarily
primarily
hosted
hosted by
by the
the
internet.
internet.
So, Zhongwen, since I asked you to read and you are the first one to vote for social media, may I have some of your ideas why you vote for social media? And let's say all of you are the expert in this. Excuse me. Why do you think that social media is going to be important, not for these generations, but maybe for your next one or two more generations? Honestly, we do not know what it's going to have for the next 50 years. Maybe social media is not the next thing, but what do you think, Zhonghan?
Because I think like social media has a easier and a faster way of communication and receiving like information from the outside world. Because
What? Sorry?
most of the teenagers are using like social media, and this is like one of the main resource of the way of communication and way to receive the information.
Okay, because this one is very important because we are practicing your oral. So you cannot have too many or this kind of or no more of this because this is oral presentations. So you must be very articulate, very professional, and also most important, you have confidence when you talk. So you must say, I strongly believe that social media is going to be the next paradigm shift. In fact, social media is so important that we can't live without it. As a matter of fact, every day, the moment you wake up, you will see that at your fingertips. You'll fish out your handphones or even turn on your internet to watch a lot of news. I know recently, right, Alvin, about this Donald Trump. You know about Donald Trump? Well, I think Alvin, that shooter either he's really got eye problem. He still got the scope, the scope to see, and yet he can miss so many shots of Donald Trump. I'm not sure he really want to kill him or he just want to scare him. But thank God he was being shot to death, to death. Okay, so anyway, thank you for that. So back to you, Hazel. Are you able to turn on your camera, Hazel? Hazel, are you there?
Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, you are here, huh? Okay. Yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. Okay. I'd like to tell all of you, I'm so sorry about last week. Okay, for my passing on of my father-in-law. It was very sudden death because on Monday he vomited blood and his heart stopped for 20 minutes and he did CPR. Sadly to say, his rib was broken. He did 3 CPR within the same 1 hour each. Unfortunately, the doctor said he can't make it, and at about 2 plus, 3 plus, they slowly took away the drugs, and that's the end of his life at about 8 plus on Monday night. Of course, I was so shocked. I don't know what to say. I was really, really out of, don't know what to do. Then I thought maybe on Wednesday I got the mood to teach. But there was really a lot of relative and friend who came and visit in the week. So on Tuesday, in fact, the first day, so I decided to tell my JLC staff that I need to stop for 1 whole week of tuition. So my apologies to all of you, but don't worry. Uncle Raymond will do my best to cover back the lesson that I missed for last week if possible. I hope there's nothing hiccup in your study for whatever it is. Honestly, if you ask me how I feel, I still, like yesterday, I do a makeup class for my set 4. I also use the wrong Zoom. If you ask me, honestly, this is live recording. I still don't have the mood to teach, but I still have to force myself. I use the word force myself. I don't like to use the word try to teach. I want to force myself to teach so that I can slowly, forget the pain and suffering my father-in-law went through. It's not easy, all right? And to me, it's pretty close to me. So whatever it is, I still give me some time to cool down myself, relax. If happen when I'm teaching, I got a bit emotional, whatever it is, excuse me. And I know Ruoling and Hazel, remember last week we watched the video, right? The video, like you say you watched the video, right? It is so coincident. After that video, my father-in-law just bye-bye. So it was really a very devastating effect on me. Anyway, that's the power of social media. And when I post my father-in-law, the obituary, a lot of friends and relatives console me, give condolences. That is the power of social media, really. Of course, there are people who do pay now for the reef money. So advanced, even they cannot come. They say, Raymond, I pay now the reef money, 节哀顺变, my deepest condolences. So the power of social media, we cannot escape it. It's so powerful. Now, because this month itself, oh, what happened to Hazel? But because this month itself, we are talking about oral presentation. So I expect all of you to be more articulate and confident. All right. Not every month we have this kind of presentation. And I choose social media and mass media. It's pretty easy topic. All right. So yes, thank you, Zhonghen. How about you, Xingyuan? Please speak loud and clear. Since you choose, oh, sorry, can we go by the order? Next will be Alvin, sorry. Can you tell me more about your definition, your explanations, and what you foresee the social media will be in the future? Yes.
I think social media will become like the standardized mode of communication.
Sorry, sir. I think you are quite away from the mic. I can't really hear you. I believe there's some of our classmates. So once you finish, you just say, that's all. Thank you. All right, back to you.
I feel like social media could possibly become like a main source of news and also for communication between people. It can also be used for like entertainment, and something like mass media has become outdated as the years go by. Yeah, I think that's all.
That's all. So short. Don't forget, you have 2 minutes to present for your oral in set 4. Talk as much as you can. All right. Back to whose turn? Rolling your turn.
Personally, for me, right, I feel like teenagers our age, basically the Generation Z or ZZ, yeah. But like I feel like all of us as teenagers, we all have a device. Like in general, everybody in your school will probably have like a mobile device that they can look at. And everybody will also have some sort of like social media in like different forms. For example, like it could be Instagram, it could be WhatsApp, it could be TikTok, it could be whatever, and you can name it. But I think like also, right, throughout this whole entire like years that has passed by, right, I feel like also like mass media has really, really like deproved. I guess like it has been really like social media has really, really been like more how to say it, is the more better communication, especially for our generation. And like how technology is like moving right now, like even right now we have AI, we have all that. And so like social media is also like a more convenient platform where people can get news and information. And like personally, I also feel like mass media sometimes when you're reading like the newspaper and all that, it's kind of lengthy sometimes. And I feel like maybe teenagers, the reason why they might want to turn more to social media is because some of those news that you will see, right, it's not so lengthy, you know, and they usually go to social media for entertainment. And then so when they go to the social media for entertainment, then while they are scrolling through, they can just come across all these news, you know, that will catch their eye and all that, instead of like the mass media, in my opinion. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so who's turn now? Next will be, yeah, Hazel, your turn. Oh,
So I vote for social media,
yes.
and I think they've all already mentioned what I wanted to say, especially Raleigh. I agree with her point wholeheartedly. One case study I would like to bring up is about
Please.
the Gaza situation.
Oh,
So on social media, I have seen a lot of families in Gaza turning to Instagram for help. For example, those videos that say, "Oh, please stop scrolling. Spare a minute to help support my family." So I feel like it's a win-win situation for them because they can like um get help because you know about the genocide right now and like their rehousing and stuff like that. So like they can get money through the views, even though it's not a lot, but to them I think every cent counts at this point. And a lot of other social media creators are publicizing this issue and bringing it to light in hopes of stopping the war and getting these families in need the help they require through like donations and donating the money they get from content to the families. I'm done.
okay, thank you. Wait, Joy got problem. Thank you very much. And I think it's a very good example that you use for the Gaza for this Israel Gaza war or Hamas or Palestinian, they call it. The most important things that is this example really is it's like a mushroom effect where they help a lot of people to further deeper understand the situation in Gaza. A lot of people might think Gaza people or Hamas are terrorist people who kill innocent life, or destroy properties and things like that. But on the other side, not everyone behave like that. And but why Israel is going to do it like 赶尽杀绝, that means to wipe out the whole entire race of the Hamas or the Gaza people. Very sad. They don't have the right to do that for Israel people, please. Because not everyone in Gaza or the Hamas peoples, they are anti other religions. They are also a peace lover. So with this social media, they show the impact, the cause and effects of how the entire situation happens and giving the world to have a better understanding. Well done, Hazel. Not only just a better understanding, but a way to show appreciations. If World War II will have Instagram and Facebook or TikTok, the war might be the different things really. Hitler and the Japanese occupation might be different things, right? But as you know, that time they do have mass media, but it's a delay effect. It's maybe after a few days, few weeks, or few months, or even years later. Then or even many years later, they dig up the informations. Then they are able to showcase the genocides of the Jews or the mass killing of the Chinese people. And all this is the effect of mass media. But with the social media, it's an instant live. Okay, live. That means anytime you can watch 24/7. And that's a very good example to use it. Of course, you can use other example like the Donald Trump case, or even some football recently, the Euro football and things like that. It's not easy, on Wednesday, I have to stay overnight until the next morning, not sleeping. look after the place. But thank God that day, Xing, they got this Holland and France and England's football about 3 a.m. So I managed to keep myself awake for watching the football. If not, I'm gonna be. So anyway, I knock out the next 2 days. Not my health that able to take it. So you see, with the social media at that point of time, I'm able to keep awake. Can you imagine 20 years ago, we do not have social media. At the same place, at the same way, at the HDB multi-purpose hall was my father-in-law's mother. I also stayed for one whole night, but the whole night was folding the paper. You know, those Chinese paper where they used to burn, that kind of things. So, and then I keep myself away by talking to the cousin, that's all. But with social media, you know, we can scroll out. Even my wife was doing it, doing those paper to burn. She's able to watch the YouTube, all these things, and then to pass time easier and faster. So this is my personal example, okay? But that example is to say is not a good example in terms of doing this as for the wake, the funeral wake. But thank you very much for a good example. Last, Jiraiya can't get in, some problem. Xing Yan, your turn.
I vote for social media because it is like more easily to get access. Like you can like message people at any time you want. And you can like get news like quite easily. But for mass media, you can only get news at like a specific time. So I vote for social media.
Hey, how come the guys are very shy? Talk a bit only. You must talk more, ma. Correct now. Must show that you're committed, because don't forget, this is your platform. This is where you're going to take your O-level O-level exam. All right, welcome, Jiraiya. Jiraiya, are you able to tell me why you choose social media? Don't tell me your mic and your camera is not working. Okay, because really, okay, Jiraiya, can you tell me why you choose social media? Because we are doing a 2 minutes oral presentation. Okay. Yes, Jiraiya, I can't hear you. Are you talking? If not, next round, you have to buy an external mic. If not, this Saturday, coming to my house, right? I pass you an external mic and you test it out, see whether it can work or not. If not, I cannot let you like that, don't talk. No, because you no point. You need to do presentation skill, right? So social media is definitely a way to go. So if you are giving a topic like this for your exam, for this coming Sec3 final year exam, remember use the so then. Now, so social media has a very impactful in our life. Then I will give you an example like the one in Gaza. Okay, so you showing that to please donate to Gaza and stop the insane war. How can we help? Is by contributing the efforts to tell the world war is really stupid. But we can't use the word stupid in the oral exam. So war is really redundant. We should not do that. Okay. All right. So this is supposed to be day 3, but now day 2 is last week. Okay. So may I have Jiraiya confirm you cannot talk? Can you talk again? No, can I see your mouth moving and talk? Cannot, sorry. Okay, too bad. So you can hear me, but you cannot talk. All right, so Zhongren, will you mind continue? There is a fundamental.
There is a fundamental difference between mass media and social media. In mass media, the audience is passive. The audience simply receives the message. In social media, the audience plays as a central role in creating the message, receiving the message, and responding to the message.
So same thing. If you are in a mass media, you only receive information. Like the TV tell you to this, you just receive and so. But in a social media, someone posts an article, like for me, I post my father-in-law's obituary. Say, it's so sad that my father-in-law passed on. And the audience, after looking at my message or reading my message, looking at the picture, they can send like my deepest condolences to you, Raymond, and your family and your wife. it's sad to hear that your father-in-law has passed on. Send my deepest condolences. So they have the message, they play a role. At least I know. And in fact, the past few days, I did not reply to them. I read through, but I was too tired. Only today, then I replied to them to say, thank you very much for your support and understanding and sending your condolences to my family. Appreciate it, and from down deep in my heart. No, that kind of message respond. That is social media. Wonderful, right? Last time, 30 years ago, we do not have this kind of social media. When people were to send a report, they literally come down to the funeral and pay their respect and talk to you, and then you just say thank you for dropping by. And after that, maybe you will make a telephone call and say, hey, thanks for that day you came down for the wake. Maybe can I have a lunch with you to show my appreciation, something like that. But now you see, it's so convenient, and even you can do a pay now for whatever you want. And then, Rolling, you know, recently, if I don't go down and ask for a free compassionate parking, I didn't know the parking that the previous day, they charged me for $47 for parking for 1 hour, $47. That's ridiculous, right? Rolling, right? So I sent a message, and then I use the mass media, which is the normal, no, sorry, the social media. Can I say social media? The email, sending to them, and then even I go down and write down the notes and talk to them. And this is how it works. So let's go on to this, the payments that I have for the overcharges. Is it mass media or social media, or is it just the normal communication medium? But that's what I'm trying to say here, right? So peer-to-peer communication. We can have mail, fax, Skype, telephone, SMS, or MMS, and instant messages. But to me, SMS and MMS seems to be into this social media platform. But they say peer-to-peer. So that's like my overcharges parking. It's definitely peer-to-peer communication. He talked to me on the phones. And later, guess what, Rolling? Was it yesterday or today? They do a pay now to me into my bank account. So you see, so it's to me like, no, this is an internet banking. Last time it would send you a check. Then you have to walk to the post office, the bank, then you post your check in and wait for another 1-2 days to clear the check and get the money. Now it's really instant. Just like a lot of my students, including you all, they tell me that in China now they don't use cash, they use WeChat or PayLah or Alipay. Everything's using digital. Now, like social media here is like what you call Facebook, Twitter, linking. Do you know Alvin, Zhonghan, Xingyuan, Jiraiya, and Nuoling, and Hazel? Do you know what is linking? Alvin? Yeah, Alvin, can you tell me what is linking? Any idea?
Isn't it like a communication like platform?
Yeah, it's definitely communication, but what kind of communication?
Not so sure.
You all must get this. I think all of you must get this account called linking. Check with your daddy, mommy. You see, your daddy, mommy may have this linking. I do have this linking account, Rolling, and Jiraiya, and Hazel. Okay, Hazel, are you able to turn on your camera? If you can, you turn on. If not, it's not convenient, it's okay. So this linking is actually my profile. Okay, Zhonghan. That means the day when I came out from army, I worked until today. I put all my data, my bio data, which company I work, what is my qualifications. You get me now? So Zhonghan. So now instead of you sending email to all the employee, hey, employ me leh, 请我leh, they will go to your this linking account and look at your profile. Oh, Zhonghan was formerly do this job or this project. He was holding this post in this multinational company. Oh, Xingyuan has this degree, okay, has done this volunteer work or has this expertise, this. Or Luoling, wow, you have studied in overseas degree in college. You got scholarship, you do this. Oh, Alex, Alvin, you have done this. You are the general manager of this bank. Hazel, you are one of the pioneers who do this project. Or Jiraiya, you are the one of the best terrorists in the world. I'm sorry. Let's skip on my tongue. One of the most notorious gangster. the 111, not the 369. Just kidding. All these profile, trust me. Ask your daddy, mommy. Seriously, they will have this account, and surprisingly, they will go in and see your this linking account and call you. Hello, is this Miss Luoling? Yeah, I saw your profile in linking. Would you mind kind enough? Our company need you this kind of people to work in our company, will you be kind enough to come down for an interview? Cool, right? Cool, right? They call you and then you don't anyhow put lah. You don't say you are the president of United States lah, please, for goodness sake. You don't say you are the best terrorist in the world, or you don't put things like you are the Bank of China Bank, or you are the Prime Minister's son. Hey, hello. Once you put all this nonsense, straight away your account will bye-bye, gone. So put according to the facts, seriously. And that's where they see your profile and get you a job. And trust me, a lot of my friends, including myself, I got called. Seriously, they look at it. And some even no need to interview you, no? They go to your LinkedIn profile and check, 这个骗人的，这个是真的，好， we shall call for interview. So the linking is super powerful. You guys should, I'm not sure what is the age to create this account, but you must, first and foremost, must have an email account. Okay? Please ask your daddy, mommy this. I think some of your daddy, mommy may have this account. It's like not an optional or 综合, it's like 一定要有的. I do have an account of this. Okay, when you're free, go into this site and put all this and it's solid. Even Bill Gates, I'm not kidding. Bill Gates is also inside my account, but we are in the group, those group. So they will say, oh, you are in this group, check in this group, like golf, a volunteerism, like sustainability. You join this. Wow, you will get your profile. Okay. So this is Printers. Printers are very interesting. I don't have Tumblr. Tumblr is look like the water bottle like that. So I have all these accounts. But now Twitter is called X. Then we have print and newspaper, magazine, broadcast, radio, and televisions, news sites, and newsletter. Hey, sir, thumbs up if you're okay. Don't worry about camera. Are you there? Just thumbs up and show me you're there. Okay, so these are the mass media. So you see, with this peer-to-peer and the mass media, we have the social media. So please take note of this. I feel that this one from the website that I took is very interesting. It's very interesting. Are they going to have another circle of that? I'm not sure. Maybe they do have another way of linking to another, don't know what kind of media, maybe called AI media. I don't know, or ChatGPT media. Okay, so ChatGPT and AI might be another circle really. It comprises of other things. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is how it works. I find these circles, these pictures, these infographics very interesting and really clearly shows what we are having, the transition period from these to these, and then finally merge into the subset of these. I think there are more. Of course, one of them is the internet. All right, so let's talk about argumentative essay on social media. So you can have a social media like that. Hazel, are you there, Hazel?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so Joanna cannot reach. Alvin, okay, no, I don't want Alvin to read. Hazel, are you able to read the first paragraph?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Do you know that there are more social media accounts than people? A plethora of people use social media platforms nowadays, and many of them create more than one account. Despite their popularity, there has been an argument about whether social media platforms have negative or positive impacts on teenagers' lives. I strongly believe that they will surely have positive impacts on teenagers by fostering connectivity and communication, giving them a platform for self-expression and offering them educational benefits.
I took this in a website on Alvin. So you can see these are really possible essay. And to add on, recently I'm teaching an IB student, which is equivalent to A level. And she bought, not she, sorry. He bought a A-level GP books. It's all about essay. And one of them is also about social media. We have pollution, poverty, education, science, technology, governments, ideology, tourism. These are very common topics. And these are the topics that you need to study for the next 5 years of your life, even you're in university. So of course, I can write essay. I can spend time to write the essay and put it there. Yeah. So sorry, I'm not busy with a lot of things. If you say excuses, yes, it can be excuses. But if I want to, I can really write the essay. To me, it's not a problem. I like the first paragraph. It consists of Alvin. The introduction consists of AIMS. The A stands for create the atmosphere. Do you know there are more social media account that first sentence itself is creating the atmosphere, and you need to do that in all your argumentative essay. Create the atmosphere, hook the examiner and reader. Hey, do you know not? There's atmosphere. It's just like, do you know there are out of 5 people, 1 of them die of cancer because of smoking? And you know what, Rolling? The doctors say my father-in-law is due to smoking, so called pneumonia. So the next thing, my son look at me. Then I look at him. Hello? 我像是 smoker 吗? But you know what, 中恒, but daddy, last time you smoke, right? Yeah lah, true lah. That was 10, 15 years ago smoking. 20 years ago. I'm a 20 plus years smoking. Now I don't smoke. But definitely you have effect. So please, I think that's the reason why, because you know, my father-in-law was in pain. So maybe he just smoked in order to reduce the pain, no nicotine, right? It's like kind of drugs. So next, a plethora of people. That is a very interesting statement. To me, it's a plethora of people, a group of people, a different type of people. 就是各种各样不同的种族，不同的人士 all different people. They like to know how they are going to create an account using social media. If you do not have a social media, agree now, Xingyan, something wrong, right? If you do not have a social media, how are you going to see Taylor Swift Instagram, 对吗? I mean, if you are so engrossed with Taylor Swift as a fan, I'm also engrossed with my own fan, like the Tan Yongling, Michael Jackson is really mine, and also a few singer. I mean, something wrong, right? If you do not have an Instagram, 对吗, Xingyan? Right? It's normal to have an Instagram. I mean, sorry, it's normal. Okay, Instagram. It's normal to have a social media account. So that is an interesting statement. But the most motivating is that I strongly believe that they will surely have positive and negative impacts. And that's what they're going to talk about. And that's the last sentence. It creates a suspense. It creates a suspense that wants you to know what is going on. Do you want to know to find out more about it? So let's read on the second paragraph. And the best part, they put it firstly, secondly, and thirdly. Okay, can we have firstly, Xingyuan? First,
First, social media fosters.
sorry, I really can't hear your voice. Very soft. I'm not sure, is it your mic or my speaker or my yeah, not my speaker or my laptop. A bit louder, please.
First, social media fosters connectivity and facilitate communication among teenagers. Platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok allow them to stay in touch with their friends, share experiences, and build supportive communities. Through messaging apps and group chats, teenagers can easily collaborate on school projects, discuss shared interests, and seek advice from peers, fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
I don't
You know what's the meaning of camaraderie? 就是同志，就是我们并肩作战的，好像一个 group of people, like a teamwork like that. Okay, like your group friends. I believe you have a group of friends that are close to you, right? I mean that you trust them, right? Correct, not? Confirm, right? Okay. So the first paragraph clearly shows that social media is 3 keywords that I can find here. Is to facilitate communications. Okay, and number 2 is to share experiences, build supportive communities, and the next one, the fourth one, will be share interests, and the fifth one will be a sense of fostering a better relationship. So social media for this will be more to a positive side. Agree, not Xingyan? For the first part, this first one is like showing the positive side of having social media. I think the last week when we showed that mom, what was the mom? Sorry, I got to go. Then the mother passed away, right? I think when the mom passed away, of course, she can continue to watch the video. It's the same thing. Past few days before my father-in-law passed on, I even took a video of him. So I can continue to watch it. I can post it. Even my elder son also posts the last moment of my father-in-law, say bye-bye. And yeah, I mean, it just resonate and feel, that the impact of social media. He may be gone for my father-in-law, but the memory is still there. So social media is actually capturing the memories. I mean, seriously, guys, Alvin, Zhonghan, Jiraiya, Hazel, Luoling, and Xingyuan. I mean, after Set 4, I believe not all your good friends will want to join courses like what you want, 对吗, Luoling? You might want this course, but your friend say, 对不起, Luoling, I support you, but I don't like the course I want to take. 你不可以逼他们嘛, correct? But you will go your separate way, then, after a few years, you never contact, like, maybe more than 10 years, then all of you graduated from university, and then on the roadside, you met, hey, hello, 你在做什么, take a picture, then later you go back and revisit your Facebook, you say, oh, that was those days, when you have all the good times. Just like, honestly, can I ask all of you, Alvin, Zhonghen, Xingyuan, Jiraiya, Luoling, and Hazel, do you still contact your PSLE friend? Alvin, do you contact? No, not even one. Seriously, you do, but not very often, right? Is it very often?
In like the same school, and I'm still friends with like my P1 friend.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's great. That's great.
yeah.
There's another topic we'll call is a friend in need is a friend indeed. I do have one friends with primary school, I think primary 3 onwards, all the way until this year. Until now, he's already 55 years old like me. And the best part, he still remember my birthday. Not bad. He say, hey, hi, bro. Happy birthday to you, Raymond. Wow. 40 over years of friendship. That's not easy. Thank you very much, Xingyuan. Next paragraph. Alvin, would you mind read the next paragraph?
Secondly, social media serves as a platform for self-expression and creativity. Teenagers can showcase their talents, whether it's through posting artworks, sharing original music, or expressing themselves through fashion and style. Platforms like YouTube provide opportunities for aspiring content creators to produce and share videos, gaining recognition and support from a global audience. This avenue for creative expression not only boosts confidence, but also encourages teens to explore their passions and talents.
Not easy, Well done, thank you. Well read. Your voice is very good, clear and sharp, and not monotonous, but you need a bit more rhythms, a bit fast. Well done. The second paragraph tells you really self-expression is the keywords, expressing themselves through different fashion and style. And of course, the most important is gaining support from a global audience. None other than Mr. Beast. Recently, Mr. Beast was having this YouTube challenge with all the 50 influencer, right? Do you know about that? Then they have this $1 million and some games and that, and even build a lot of houses, made the blind to be able to see, and then build 1,000 wells in Africa. All these are a good cause. So social medias showcase that, wow, there are other side of the parts of the world. There are sure got some people who are not so well to do, not so what do you call it? Not so safe, not so advantaged, not so fortunate like us. And Mr. Beast went all the way out to help, and yet still got people jealous of him. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's even want to kill him. And that's really crazy. It's really damn crazy. And what's wrong with you guys? They are doing good things there, not against people. Why are you jealous of people doing good things? That's because he's more famous than you, or you have some mental issue. I don't know. I'm very frank with you. Seriously. I mean, please go and see a doctor if you do have. What's wrong with that? I'm seriously, this is recording live. You're watching this. But please, we need a good environment, a good world that we live in, not against each other and killing one another. That's not the way we live. And this is the second the second point we are talking. If you want to have self-expressions, do it in a good way, do it in a good manner, do it in a good cause. And that's what they are doing. And yet there are people jealous of it. I don't understand why. I mean, seriously, I don't understand why that guy want to kill Donald Trump also. Seriously. I mean, yeah, there are people who they cannot see eye to eye, get jealous. They're fair enough, but don't need to go to until extreme. Unless that guy or that person kill your whole entire family, that's a different story. Thirdly, may I have Luoling?
Thirdly, social media offers educational benefits by providing access to visit accounts of information and resources. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook serve as channels for sharing news articles, educational videos, and academic research, allowing teenagers to stay informed about the current events and expand their knowledge on various subjects. Additionally, platforms like LinkedIn provides networking opportunities and career advice, helping teenagers explore future educational and career pathways.
Please do that. If this account is allowed you from 15 years old and above to have a linking, you might get a lot of good auntie, uncles, and those who are really genuinely looking for good employees. You never know. If you have do like those profile, you want to go for DSA or EAE or whatever it is, put those things inside there. Linking is an account that really help you a lot. I have no time to update my account, so I'm old man already. Okay, so for you guys are still young, please, guys, if you are listening, spend a bit of effort in the linking, tidy out your profile, your resume, your bio data inside there, and then make it a sweet one, a beautiful one, so that when people go in and happen to see your profile, who knows? And if your result is good and you have done a lot of good charity work, you never know, no? One day this thinking might save you a good job and earn you a good career path. You never know. So that's the power of social media. As compared to last time, you have to bring your whole entire resume, all your cert to go and showcase to people. Now everything is e-file. All right, thank you. However, that was the first 3 points that acknowledge the positive side of social media. Yes, we acknowledge it, we agree with it, but there's always 2 sides of the coin, double-edged sword. There's a bane and booms of everything. There's advantages and disadvantages, good and bad. Okay, Jiraiya, are you there? Seriously, Jiraiya is not there. And you go away, never tell me where you go. Are you there, Jiraiya 1, Jiraiya 2, Jiraiya 3? No. However, it is important to acknowledge the negative impact social media can have on some teenagers' life. Excessive use of social media has been linked to issues such as cyberbullying, poor mental health, decreased self-esteem. How can we decrease self-esteem? We'll talk about it later. All right, so next what we have. However, it's crucial to recognize that the negative impacts of social media can be mitigated through the responsible use and educations. By promoting digital literacies and teaching teenagers how to navigate social media safely, parents, educators, and policymakers, that means the person who creates like Twitter, TikTok, okay, and Instagram and Facebook, can help mitigate the negative effect while maximizing the positive opportunity that social media platform offer. So the decrease in self-esteem is like those people who are in the social media, people start to bullying him and bullying her and mock her and say, wow, you this kind of people, don't live in this world, die better, no point living in this world, or yeah, well, you still dare to sing song, your voice is so horrible, croaks and all these, and crow like sing like a crow, can't even sing well, or look at your size, you dare to wear bikini with this kind of size, wear this kind of shirt, then we can start to decrease the self-esteem. And what happened? Recently in Korea, there's a lot of K-pop people commit suicide because of this. They feel that their esteem, their self-respect are gone, tarnished, destroyed, and worst thing, no face to look at people. They feel embarrassed. They feel the mockery out of themselves. Very sad. Then that is the impact of social media. If someone want to get rid of you, they can blast and ask a lot of people to gang out and start posting in your Facebook, your Instagram, and destroy your reputation, destroy whatever it is, just to get what they want. Their objective is to destroy you and make your self-esteem to decrease. And what happened? You feel stressed, you feel mental loss, you feel depressed, and then end up slowly you become mental torture, and then what? You commit suicide. Hazel, conclusion, please. Jiraiya cannot talk, right? Jiraiya, yeah, Hazel.
In conclusion, social media platforms have a lot of positive impacts on teenagers' lives. They provide opportunities for connectivity, self-expression, and education. By fostering responsible use and digital literacy, society can harness the potential of social media to empower and enrich the lives of teenagers while minimizing its detrimental effects.
So this is a, I think, pretty good fair essay. I would like to mention a bit more because you guys are going to write the essay. All right, you can see from here, this paragraph here, this page 2 here. We have the, let me use this. We have the introductions. Then we have the idea 1, which is positive. Idea 2, which is positive. Idea 3, which is positive. And then 1 negative. And then finally the conclusion. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a very good essay if we are talking about an O level or Sec3 standard, or even 1, 2, 3, 4 standard. Okay, this is, I would say, consider to can get a B plus or a B3 and above essay, right? But of course, I feel that they still can add a bit more. But if this is written by students, I think it's a good B3 and an A2. Very good, very straightforward, good example. When you want to write this, it's always Alvin's, Zhonghen's, Luoling's, Hazel, Xingyue, and Jiraiya. It's always 3 and 1. 3 positive, 1 negative, or 3 negative, 1 positive. So there are students ask me, hey, Uncle Raymond, can I have 2 positive and 1 negative? Can. Nothing wrong. Then can I have 1 positive and 1 negative? Also can. And then can I have everything negative, no positive? Also can. Now, how about positive, everything, no negative? Everything also can. Then you ask, then which one is better? Of course, 3 and 1 is better. Everything also can write. They won't fail you, but depends on how many marks they're going to give you. There are some students who can write very good essay with all the positive point without negative. To me, you are still not a complete essay. To me, you are being biased and one-sided. To me, you only understand the positive. In the world that we are living in, we need both sides. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is. So writing an essay is to improve your mentality, your maturity, and able to manage both sides of the world. So if you say all positive 可以吗？可以，没有说不可以。As long as you write something 就可以了，你没有 write something 就不可以了，就是这么简单。Okay, so straightforward. This essay is a B3 and above. I would give an A1. Agree or not? Will you give an A1 if you're a teacher? No. Alvin, will you give an A1 for this essay? To be honest. Let's say this is your student, will you give A? Okay, yeah, Sec3. If this is a Sec1 student writing this, will you think want to give A1? No? Or maybe A2? A2? A2, Zhonghan, you agree? A2? Xingyue, you agree? Hazel, you agree? Jiraiya, you agree? You can feel it, like Jiraiya, you can feel it. Hey, 还是不过很好嘞, not still good lah, but not good enough, right? Especially the conclusion lah. Okay, to be honest, the conclusion okay, but it seems like not very good in my opinion. Okay, but overall, I think you can make it lah. Of course, if you can write like that for your exam, it's super duper good already. Trust me. Okay, so I need that. Okay, so I already give you a good example. Okay, now I would like all of you to, well, this one, Xingyue, Zhonghen, and Jiraiya haven't do yet, no? Alvin, are you able to read, please? Let's go. I first met
Jack at a seminar where he was one of the speakers entailing the merits of investing in foreign properties. I stayed behind to clarify a point in his presentation, attracted with his aura of confidence. His unusual last name and exotic looks further served to pique interest. We go on like a house on fire and talked until the seminar organizer shuffled around impatiently, all the while clearing his throat to get our attention. We grinned at each other and left for dinner. One thing led to another. Soon we were married. Thereupon, I realized that although from the surface, Jack appeared to be a successful entrepreneur without a care in the world, the facade crumbled when you scratched the venter. He was in fact beset on insecurity.
Well, finish ready? Okay, we have finished reading. You realize the way I cut is every 3 words. And once you have a full stop, I cut already, you see? 1, 2, 3, full stop, I cut. So full stop means, when I cut means the whole sentence complete. Check, is there any GPS issue? Grammar, prepositions, and the structures of English. The structure means, does it make sense? Does it, the way you read, like impatiently, patient, patienter, patientable, patience, or something like that, okay? Or is it past tense, present tense, future tense? You may start now. Remember, there are 2 correct, 2 take. So is it comma? Cut. So it's easier for you to identify your GPS. You can type your answer in the Zoom chat. No, don't mind. Thank you. Please do, Thank you. Please do these questions, I mean, this editing, please. Thank you. Gonna get some water. When you're done, please submit your answer in the Zoom chat now. Thank you very much. First one, is there a grammar mistake or prepositions or structure of English? Or is it the whole sentence itself correct? No mistake. Question number two, is it got to do with the grammar or is it there's any prepositions like the in, for example, or the to or the with, or the of, or is it the take, or is it past tense, present tense, or what verbs or adjective or what? You are not supposed to spend more than 5 minutes if you can. So I help you already to cut every 3 words. So look at every 3 words instead of the whole entire sentence. Every 3 words, check, check. Like this one, check. Anything wrong with this one? 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 Or anything wrong with this one? Nobody sent answer to me. Ayo, seriously? Jiraya, you done not? Send answer leh. So difficult this one. Sure no. See, I still doing Zhonghen is still doing Alvin also? Alvin finish already? No. Rolling? No. Hazel, you see getting tougher, this. 不用紧，不用紧，加油，加油。Thank you, Rolling. And who else sent? Alvin, thank you, Alvin. Thank you, Loling. Hazel? Are you okay, Hazel, today?
很难做，我不会。
没有 Are you okay 呢？俺不是叫你很难做啦。Are you okay, my dear?
我 OK 啊，
Okay 哈。Then 为什么你
因为我的那个 computer 又不能用，因为那个 audio 很吵
camera 不好？
呀，然后这个 iPad camera 又不好，这样子
可以开吗？
开不了，
哦，OK，很难做啊，这题。没错对，这个 editing 啊。
很难做。我有来
嗯
6个空白嘞，都 fail 了。
不要紧张，不要 don't stress, don't stress. Okay, we can die here in the tuition, but don't stress out in your exam, please. Okay, just do your best. Don't try. Just do your best. Don't worry, my dear. Don't worry. Relax, bro. Relax. 中文不要这样看到这么 blur 嘞，中文。We look at the things like, oh, so serious. Hey, relax, 中文。This is just editing, It's good to have more practices here in the Zoom. Okay, not just later we're going to do comprehension. And next week, Loling, we're going to do oral. Oh, 不要这样 We're going to do oral. Next week, I also very scared. You know why next week? On the 27th, I'm going for my first aid exam in the police force. I hate the things. The previous time I do the chest compression, I broke the ribs of the dummy. And now with this man, with my father-in-law, because of CPR, I don't know. I think I got a bit of phobia now. I learned to control my phobia. You know, like because of the CPR of my father-in-law. So I think when I do it, I hopefully got no phobia. That's life, man. That's life. If I can tell my student can do it, I have to show it as a set of good examples. So, 加油啊! I'll give you 1 more minute, so don't mind, because we have a comprehension passage to deal with, all right? Hope you understand. We'll cover as much as we can. Do you have the comprehension passage rolling? Do you play? No? I thought last 2 weeks I sent to you, right? The comprehension passage. You may. Did we go through? No. We didn't go through. All right, you have 30 seconds. Please type in your answer and send. Thank you, Xing Yuan. We have Zhonghen and Joriah and Hazel. Please submit now. Thank you, Hazel. Wow, you leave number 7 and 9 blank. Zhonghan, ready? Send. Uriah, send. 快点呢，求求你呢。Ready? Zhonghan, come on, send. Sorry, I need to pressurize the two of you. Uriah is sent already lah. send 没？哦呀 ，sorry。中文你 send 了没有？中文 send 吗？然后宝贝，你 send 了没有啊？中文，快点呢 ，10 whatever you have type in now, send 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. I feel my math. I lost count. Yeah, can you send? You don't tell me you didn't do anyone ah. Why you very hard to press the enter button ah? Guys, can you hold on for a while? I need to go to Zhonghen house to help him to press the enter button, okay? And help him to hold his finger and sing the song. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your love. All right, there's his answer here. Sorry, Zhonghen, because we got others. Let's check how many you got correct, Zhonghen, never mind. Whatever you write down just now, then just check. There's no there upon. It's number 7 is thereafter. I realize that thereafter 就是从今以后，从那一段开始，从那个阶段开始 ，OK? And you got number 9 wrong, and number 9 is tick. Successful entrepreneur without a care in the world. Nothing wrong. The facades crumble. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay, Zhonghan. Wow, this one, wow, thereafter. Well done, Zhonghan. Yeah, not bad. You're the only one got correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're the only one who got correct. Yes, well done, guys. Okay. Alvin, how many you got correct? Yes? Alvin? Oh, we got 4, Rolling. Okay, go and buy 4 kosong prata. Okay. Dryer, how many you got correct? Type your answer lah. Zhonghan, type your answer. Just pass. Okay, 5 for Hazel. And who else? Xingyan. 几个对？快点呢！Zhonghan 几个对？我要算了啊，6个。3个。Oh, is this the so far the one of the worst editing you've done? Rolling also Alvin, how many Alvin, you got how many? 4. Okay. Xingyan, how many? 快点呢Jiraiya, just pass Jiraiya, how many? Okay, thank you everyone. Wow, I didn't expect it Never mind. So you know already Number 3 is past tense confirm Why? You see from here, looks further serve. Last name exotic. This unusual last name served to create the interest. Attracted, you see? From here all the way, you see it's already past tense of that. That's the reason. Number 6, another. We green at each other, not another. It doesn't sound right. So we green at each other. We green at each another. 对吗? I think most of you got it correct, right? With this one, another. Other, yes. I think so far a lot of people got it the other correct. Good. Most of you got it correct for this one. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Why is right now not right? Why not? Shucks. Right in 5 sentences. Only to read on 26th of June. Okay, over already. Never mind. So this one I want to take away already. No time already. And then this is your essay. You need to do. Let's go. The text below is written for his newborn daughter for neurosurgeons writer Paul Calamity. After he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Read the text carefully and answer questions 6 to 15. Okay, so Alex, I'm not Alex, I'm sorry, Alvin. If you know that first sentence is always very important with all the way to the full stop here, right? If I know, okay, and then here, all the way to full stop here, here, all the way to full stop here, here, and all the way to the full stop. Wow, that's a long one here. And on here to here, here, and all the way to here. And here, okay? So I read the first sentence of the for each paragraph first. Huh? So I developed a classic constellations of symptoms: weight loss, fevers, night sweats, unremitting back pains, cough, indicating a diagnosis quickly confirmed: metastatic lung cancer. Oh my God, that is damn painful. I emerged from the hospital weakened with thin limbs and thin hair. Oh, because of chemotherapy. Yet there is a dynamism in our house. Even though I'm not well, but my daughter was there or other people there to support me, to cheer me out. Maybe I haven't read the whole entire passage. Time for me is double-edged. Every day brings me further from the low of my last cancer relapse, but every day also brings me closer to the next cancer recurrence and eventually death. Whoa. Anyway, for any one of us who have cancer, it's just a matter of time. When are we supposed to go? Everyone succumbs to the finitude. It's like a matter of time to say bye-bye. That's what it meant. So when you're reading a comprehension passage, you must use your own words to explain as much as you can. If you can't do that, then you got problem answering the questions. Right? Yet one person cannot be robbed of a futurities. My daughter can KD. Also, this is not, it's supposed to be here because full stop is here. So I will take away this one. Okay. Next one is that message is simple. What kind of message is the last paragraph? What you mean by this message, which is simple? Simple enough for us to understand what we don't know, right? So let's read on the first paragraph. Let me read the first paragraph. I will explain. And then later you read the second paragraph. I will explain. I developed a classic constellations of symptoms: weight loss, fevers, night sweats, unremitting back pains, cough, indicating a diagnosis quickly confirms metastatics in lung cancer. The gears of time round down. Wow. While able to limp through the ends of the residencies on treatments, I relapsed, underwent chemotherapy, and endured a prolonged hospitalization. This poor author, starting of the introduction, create a very sad atmosphere. And the interesting sentence is that indicating a diagnosis quickly confirmed. That is the lung cancer. And the most motivating statement is that the gears of time round down. That means it's getting times and start tickling away. And the last sentence is that a relapse underwent chemotherapy. Is that we would like to read on to see what is happening to this author. Is he able to, because he is a neurosurgeon writer, neurosurgeon is a doctor himself, and yet he has this problem. Very sad, huh? Doctor can't even cure himself. And knowing that as a doctor, you know, you have seen cancer patient dying in front of you, what kind of treatments they went through, you know it, the chances of survival, you know better than anyone else because you're doctors. Back to you, number two, Zhonghen.
I emerged from the hospital weakened, with the thin limbs and thin head. Now unable to work, I was left at home to convalesce.
Convalesce.
Getting up from a chair or lifting a glass of water took concentration and effort. A full day's activity might be a medical appointment or a visit from a friend. The rest of the time was rest, with little to distinguish one day from the next. Time began to feel static. Languor settled in. Now the time of day meant nothing. The day of the week sacrally more so.
Okay, so this second paragraph tells me that this guy is going to recover from his health at home convulsions, meaning he's taking care, it take a long period of time because of a lot of medications, because of he has cancer. So he definitely cannot work anymore. He's weak, he's getting weaker because of the chemotherapy. You know the effect. That means it kill all kinds of cells, and then there's no other way to do that is that to stay at home and let people to visit him. And most of the time he's just resting. So the second paragraph is still very down. Down as in very sad moments. It's really feeling like nobody is going to help him except he himself to do something. Because the last sentence said that now the time of the day meant nothing indeed. He's just waiting for the day to come. But I think it's a bit very skeptical, just a very negative. It should be more positive, even though your days are numbered, you should make use of every single day lah. Okay. I mean, it's very sad. Back to you. May I have Xing Yuan number 3, please? Thank you so much.
Yeah, there is a dynamism in our house. Our daughter was born days after my release from the hospital. Week to week, she blossoms. A first grabs, a first smile, a first laugh. Her pediatrician regularly records her growth on charts, tick marks of her progress over time. A brightening newness surrounds her as she sits on my lap, smiling and thrilled by my toneless
丢没有那个丢嘛
seeing and
incandescent light.
incandescent lights the room.
So what happened is that, can you imagine the wife just gave birth to a baby girl and knowing that he's going to die sooner or later and can't see his daughter growing from a baby all the way to get the university or even get married and become grandfather. You know that kind of feeling, how he feels. And her pediatrician is a baby doctor who record the growth on the child, how she's doing. Well done, your baby girl is very good, very healthy, all these things. And of course, as a cancer patient, you also worry that you might pass some of your cancer genes to the baby. And all that kind of surrounding, and then that is the only time you can see like sing the song like London literally falling down. Maybe it's out, London falling, because maybe his voice is also not good because of the medications make him weak. He cannot have the energy to sing. Good thing. Number 4, please. May I have Alvin? Thank you, Alvin.
Paragraph
Yes, sir.
3 or 4.
This one.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Time for me is double-edged. Every day brings me further from the low of my last cancer relapse, but every day also brings me closer to the next cancer recurrence and eventually death. Perhaps later than I think, but certainly sooner than I desire. There are, I imagine, 2 responses to that realization. The most obvious might be an impulse to frantic activity, to live life to its fullest, to travel, to dine, to achieve a host of neglected ambitions. Part of the cruelty of cancer, however, though, is not only that it limits your time, it also limits your energy, vastly reducing the amount you can squeeze into a day. It is a tired hare who now races. But even if I had energy, I prefer a more tortoise-like approach. I plot, I ponder, and I simply persist.
I hesitate to answer this part here. I have a few friends who died, even my cousin last year who died of breast cancer in New Zealand. My niece is a doctor, and then my grandmother died of breast cancer. I don't know why I choose this passage wrong. Wrong timing. I have to be strong. Okay, so what it means by what Alvin's read this is that he has no other hope really. It's just, you see, I like the sentence, it say, live life to its fullest. I won't be surprised that the passage will ask you this question: what you mean by live life to its fullest in your own words? And to travel, to dine, to achieve a host of neglected ambitions. So he missed out a lot of opportunities of networking with friends, and the cruelty of cancer through is not only to its limit your time, it also limits your energy, vastly reducing the amount you can squeeze into a day. So every single second of a day is so damn bloody important to this person, Paul, Dr. Paul. Why? Because he knows that the only time is to make sure that he's happy, that he's able to open his eye and with his last breath, is able to see whatever he can, do whatever he can to provide for his family. But unfortunately, we know that, you see, I imagine two response to that realization. The most obvious must be the impulse of fanatic empathy. I can't do much. I maybe cannot carry my baby. As every father would love to carry the baby in the arms. And just like the same example, like a prisoner who was in the prison, the wife gave birth and he can't see the growth of his child. But at least the prisoner one day can come out, unless it's a life imprisonment or death sentence. That's a different story. But if it's being locked down by 20, 30 years, there's a chance that you can come out and see your own child. But this one, sorry, 没有机会的。99% 是 bye bye 的。Unless it's miracle. Back to you, Luo Ling. Don't cry, Luo Ling. Let's read number 5, please.
Everyone succumbs to free fight. Got free fight? Free fight. I suspect.
Welcome to final tube.
Oh, vanity.
Is there a limited time?
I'm not the only one.
Sorry, Luo Ling, your Wi-Fi lagging.
I am not the only one who reaches this. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, a bit like lagging.
Is it better now?
No.
Okay.
I can't. Can you start again, everyone?
Oh,
One more time, my dear.
okay. Everyone succumbs.
The finitude.
Everyone succumbs to finitude. I suspect I am not the only one who reaches this perfect state.
Perfect state, yeah.
Perfect state. Most ambitious are either achieved or abandoned. Either way, they belong to the past. The future, instead of the ladder towards the goals of life, flattens out into a perpetual present.
Perpetual present.
Perpetual present. Money, status, all the vanities and the picture of
Necessities describes.
Necessities described. Hold so little interest, a chasing after wind, indeed.
So can I ask you to summarize this paragraph? I ask you, Luo Ling, don't mind, just a quick one. If only you and I one day will die, let's be honest. It's just a when to die. Say, let's say you're can I say at the age of 100 years old you die? I think it's good enough. 100岁死是最好了，不用紧了。OK， 我可能比你早1年，我99岁死了。So let's say the both of us around this age, what is the last word you want to say to your family?
I love you.
Yeah. I will say that see you in the next world. But as a Christian, 我们没有 believe in 投胎的。So I will say see you in heaven. Christian, we don't believe in reincarnation 的，我们没有投胎转世的。我们就是死了就是死了，就是去上天还是 do H either is heaven or hell 两个 H 而已。So 我们是去 heaven. So the last one say I will meet you in heaven. So if you listen to Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven, it's a song written to his son when his son was 4 years old. 嘣，从楼下掉下来死掉。And this song was one of the so-called best Grammy Award, but people say 用你的儿子来写这种歌，怪不得拿第1名啦。That's really idiot啦。Those people say that. So this paragraph is actually telling you that times and tide wait for no man. No matter how it is, the finitude is a limited boundary. That means we have a limited time. 我们在这个世界活多久，吃多久，穿多久，做多久，是命中注定。A time is being prepared, and this is something like God's. Is like when you come to this world, why some people go through an accident, go to war, never die, and they can live up to 100 years. Some of them in World War II, they go and fight and kill the enemy, come back, can live up to 99 years old. Some after come back, less than a few years, bye. Even they did well for the country. So these are all like being prepared and being so-called the God has been, if you believe in the God, is already prepared for you. So he thinks that his future is like a ladder to climb. That's the limit already. He can't do much. Very sad. Now back to you, number 6, Hazel. Hazel, are you there? Hazel, no? Is the one?
Yeah, hi.
Can you read the
I'm here.
class?
What you say? I can't hear you.
Can you read to the class for yet one person?
Okay. Yet one person cannot be robbed of her futurity. My daughter Katie. I hope I'll live long enough that she has some memory of me. Words have a longevity I do not. I had thought I could leave her a series of letters, but what would they really say? I don't know what this girl will be like when she's 13. I
Oh my-
don't know if she'll take to the nickname we've given her. This is perhaps only one thing to say to this infant, who is all future, overlapping briefly with me, whose life, barring the improbable, is all but past.
I think if his social media can help, the daddy might be recording this. Hi, girl. By the time you watch this video, maybe daddy is gone into this world to see you in heaven soon, in next time. Not soon, in the future. When you're watching this video, please take care of yourself. I can't see you the first call, the first word you utter to say papa, or the first word that you know how to read and to get your first certification, your graduations. I can't attend your ceremony graduations. I can't attend your wedding. I can't attend all your events, but rest assured that Daddy is watching you from heaven. Wow, that kind of bloody message, I can tell you. I need one tissue box. Right, Alvin? Right, everyone agree? I mean, true enough, don't take things for granted, ladies and gentlemen. The more you write, your parents' life will live longer. Trust me, please. Because the more you write means you are going for university. And that is their dream. That is their hope. That is their belief. That is the only things they want from you. Why? Look down. That message is simple. When you come to one of the many moments in life, when you must give an account of yourself, provide a ledger of what you have been and done and meant to the world, do not, I pray, discount that you feel a dying man's days with a stated joy. A joy unknown to me in all my pious years. A joy that does not hunger for more and more, but rest satisfied. In this time, right now, there is an enormous thing. When you are still alive, before I die, some was for my baby daughter. Wow, very touching. So the same thing. Our parents will one day go to heavens. I'm not cursing them. I pray them in longevity, 长命百岁，身体健康. Because we are come here, we have a mission and do it properly. Do it with filial piety, 孝顺. Right, Jiraiya? It's no point every Sunday you go to church and I love you, God, but you don't love your parents. In fact, at home, you have already got two wonderful God. That is your daddy and mommy. Some even have one God. Some even don't have God at home. So for goodness sake, if you are complaining about pain here, pain there, your parents are worse than you. They went through the suffering more than you, especially your mommy, who gave birth to you. So for goodness sake, for the next few months, if you feel tired, you feel lousy, if you want to play your handphone, you want to do stupid things, all these, don't. The more stupid things you do, you are making your parents' life shorten. Trust me, right? If you believe in karma. Let's read on the number 6. The gears of time ground down. You see, I told you, right? 若林中韩对吗？心远 confirm 会出的 explain the metaphor. The gears of time ground down. The gears 是 non-living thing 嘞 ground down 是 living thing 嘞 and how it depicts the author's situation. Support your answer with detail from paragraph 1. So please do it as a homework. Because next week come, I'm not going to give you, sit there and wait for your answer. I will straight away fresh out the answer. The most I give you 1 or 2 minutes to prepare your answer and then type it out and send out. That's all. Number 7, find a word or phrase in paragraph 1 which means a typical variety. Persistence, not letting up. So find a word or a phrase. Now, if you are writing a phrase, Alvin, for goodness sake, do it with 2, 3 words and above. No, don't give me 2 words now. All of you listening. Number 8, contrast and explain the author feeling about his life in paragraph 2 and 3. I told you right. I think I explained very clearly about paragraph 2 and 3 already. Contrast, explain. This one is in the hospital. This one is because the daughter was born right now. Luo Ling and Xing Yuan and Jiraiya and Hazel. Sorry, Hazel, I can't see you, so pardon me. Where am I? Now she sits on my lap smiling and drawn to my tuner singing. You see, and in conversations like the light, that means there's a very strong rural light. You know, Xing Yuan, when a person want to die and something comes to you, sorry, Xing Yuan, imagine you are very tired, you got scolded for whatever reason, then suddenly Taylor Swift come to you, how will you feel? I give you a surprise. Hey, Xingyuan, close your eyes, I give you a surprise. More. Then suddenly really Taylor Swift come to you real life. 不是假的，不是 AI How will you feel? That kind of light. You feel good? Confirm, right? You confirm all the pain and all the thing will be gone. 你懂我的意思吗？若琳、钟汉 and Alvin， 你懂明白我意思吗？那种感觉呢？忽然间你很suddenly 有那个，就像我的 father-in-law 这样咯。钟汉 Sunday he tell my wife, oh I want to go home what the energy then suddenly Monday bye bye. Okay, so 那种 like what does the phrase in conversation tells you about the person? Okay, go and look for the answer. It's very funny. The word itself, there's a many few meanings. Okay. Why I already give you a hint already. It's the kind of lights, the power, suddenly like Taylor Swift come to you. Seriously? 我在做梦吗? No, you're not. I'm Taylor Swift. Can we take a photo? Of course. Take as many as you can, right? Sing it. You know why? After that, you sell to your friend. 哇，一张卖1000块，也是有人买啊。Okay, the authors said that for him, time is double-edged. You see, I told you, when you see this kind of words very funny in your copy, confirm 100% will come out. In what is time double-edged of the double-edged? That means good and bad. There's like double-edged sword like that. Why does the author not live there? I told you, right? Why does the author not live life to his fullest, despite knowing that he is close to death? Why? Why does he not live life to his fullest? 他有什么遗憾? What is the thing that he regretted? That he thinks that he need more time to live and see through. I told you, right? About his daughter. So the title really tell you what, you see? What did he say? Before I die, some words for my baby daughter. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine after when she grow up and say, oh, I got no chance to see my dad. Aiyo, so poor thing. Okay, why does the author, okay, that really sorry. Number 12, what does the phrase chasing after wind suggest about the way chasing after wind? 追风 wind cannot be chased, right? But you want to chase wind, what does it mean? Is it ridiculous? Is it possible? Or is it something that you want to look forward to run faster than the wind? To what? To bring back time? Words have a longevity, I do not. So the title, the whole passage is about words to his baby daughter. What is unusual and effective about these statements here? What is effective and unusual when you say longevity? 就是长命百岁, right? So words have the powers of words. Okay, that message is simple. I told you, right? No, Alvin, you see that? I told you every sentence of every single paragraph. The first sentence of every single paragraph. For goodness sake, you don't want to listen to me, all of you? Never mind. But at least for a few times in your exam, do bracket the first sentence. And that is true. That message is simple. What is a simple message the author wants his daughter to understand? I told you, right? If I can put a video and show you, 当你看了这个 video, 我已经拜拜了。为什么我要跟你讲？要好好照顾妈咪，照顾你自己。Something like that. Okay. The words, the message. What message are we talking? A message to tell his daughter, please, daddy love you. You also must love yourself. Remember, I cannot with you, but my heart and soul is in heaven protecting you. Very touching. Now, all these words you should know. London, sluggish, hopeful, disinterest, desperate, fascinated, conflicted. I think from paragraph 2 to 7, it's all the negative word, in my opinion. But there's one word to be used here. That is, I feel that is good. Either one of, I cannot tell you answer. So please do it. Oh, the answer is below already. Okay. Yeah, next week we'll go through this homework. Yeah, I know it's more than the required time. I'm so sorry.